Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fun event that we've got today. So, I have come on just a couple of minutes early so that I can get shared into the groups. And you know how that goes. You know the drill. For these events, it takes several people behind the scenes to get everything up and running, right? But I'm so glad that you're here. Come on and say hello when you get here. Let me know you're here. If you're not seeing the little live button when you come on, be sure and tell me that you've watched the replay. Let me know where you're watching from too. Where are you guys watching from today? Be sure and let me know. That's always kind of fun to see where everybody is watching from. And we have people all over the place. Sometimes we have people who are overseas in the U.S. Our creator, Cynthia, she is in Canada. So I know we've got some people that watch her regularly. And so, that's always a fun thing to do is find out where everybody's from. Hi, Karen. Hi, April. Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. You guys, welcome. We're going to have so much fun. Okay, April is watching from Niagara Falls. Fun. That's wonderful. Hi, Deborah. I'm fine. How are you doing today? Susan is in Patterson, New York. We got a couple of our New York friends coming in today. You guys, look at this. It looks like kind of a crazy explosion here on the desk, huh? This is always a fun time. We always get so many things. Now, I have cut out a whole bunch of things today that is, or they are from the freebie set that Cynthia has given us. And then also I cut out the other sets. Oh my goodness, and that was by mistake. It wasn't really on purpose. Oh my goodness, you guys. I had a heck of a time getting ready for this event. Look how this kept printing out. Green. And I'm just like, I can't tell you how many versions of these things I printed, and I would adjust settings and print some more, and I thought I was never going to get these things printed right, and it was about to make me pull my hair out today. And so I'd gotten up real early so I could get them printed and cut. So, oh my goodness, we did enjoy Waco. We laughed about going down there, Rebecca. So I said on, I guess that was maybe Sunday or Monday, I can't remember which, we went we went on Sunday because I said I didn't want to go somewhere and be coming back on that last day of the holiday weekend. And we went down and went to the Dr. Pepper Museum, and it was fun. I mean, there's lots of reading to do, so if you don't like doing a lot of reading, then it's probably not for you, right? But we had lots of fun anyway. We stopped at a Buc-ee's both ways, and then there's a little Czech bakery. There was actually one on both sides of the highway, and I guess I just always assumed they were from the same people. They were not. And so we had a lot of fun, and they have kolaches, and kolaches can have like kind of meats and sausages in them, or they can have fruit, and they might put a dollop of cream cheese on it too before they bake it. But just, they were so yummy. So yeah, Jimmy Lou she says it's hot in Pennsylvania today. Oh my goodness. Karen's in Atlanta. Hey, Christina. Cynthia's here. Estella. Anne Marie. Oh, Rebecca is in another place in Texas too. Hey, Ruth. There's Sherry. I know Sherry's in Texas too. We got all kinds of our Texas friends here, don't we, gals? Okay. Thank you, you guys. You try to go to Waco whenever you're in Texas. What do you do there? I know that's where, Chip and Joanna Gaines from their show, I know that they have the silos there. We didn't even go there. In fact, I don't even think they were open. Okay, you guys. So they must be closed on Sundays. I didn't know that. So I'm glad I hadn't, thought they would be open and run down there. Okay, you guys, so I finally got it all cut out. I don't have the green version. I was just about ready to print it all out in black and white. And I think that would have been a way better, way to do it. I'm going to push these kind of to the side and we're going to get busy here. Let's see. And you know what? I am just going to let a bunch of Cynthia's work for me. I'm going to take advantage of some of these great little clusters of things that she has made. I love these little things. And you guys, how do you think that I feel about this set, Adventure and Weights? You know, the name of my page is My Artful Adventures. So I'm all about any kind of adventures. I think it makes it a lot of fun. Look at this. Isn't this a fun little cluster of goodies? I'm going to use this one. And I need to cut it off. I just kind of gave it a rough cut on the bottom. So I need to kind of do something and even it out here. I didn't have my paper trimmer handy. And so I thought, you know, I'll just wait and I'll just kind of use the back of my card and just give it a quick cut. Just line it up here and cut it off. And that'll work fine. What have you guys been up to? These are always fun, aren't they? Yes, Rebecca's in Central Texas. She says the temperatures are nice. Yeah, I tell you what, well, actually, it's back up to 90 now. We've had some days of rain. So, I mean, at least we've had some much needed rain. So, I'm really happy about that. Let's put a little bit of ink on here. Hey, Wendy, how are you? Is the smaller one in Waco? The smaller store is better. Wait, the smaller store of what? I gotta go back. The smaller store is better. It's the original. Are you talking about at the silos? I can't even think. What is it? Magnolia. Everything they have is Magnolias. It might be called Magnolia Market or something. I'm not sure. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. It's kind of hard when you do these cuts and cut inside, unless you're using a brush. Of course, I didn't grab the brush. It is sitting here by me. I might have to do that. But you know, even just a little bit, just kind of edges it and gives it a little something, something, right? I can probably live with that. Although I kind of wish it had a little right here. Let me just bend it a little bit. Pop a little on there. Okay. So I'm just going to lay it on here. And I think I'm just going to lay it flat. I'm going to bump it up a little bit here so that it can, if I decide to punch holes in it. You guys, I'm going to be real honest. A lot of times I don't even put holes in these. I just don't. I just leave them like they are. I just like them. Oh, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is there? All right. I don't know. I might have to go. I might have missed some of that, you guys. Sometimes we miss what's going on. It flies right by. Oh, Coca-Cola is in. Well, that's what I was thinking. They do have a lot of bottling plants though around, I think, don't they? If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Some of those stories about all of those soft drinks that were, you know, the way they came about and kind of the cola wars and things like that. Those are some pretty interesting stories. Okay, let's put this little person on here. But before I do that, well, actually, first I'm gonna ink the edges, and then I was thinking about putting something on here on the goggles, and not just the clear stuff, not the clear Nouveau. I'm gonna do something else fun here, and I hope it works out. You know how we are. We dream up these things and then we hope they work out, right? So I've got my crocodile. I've already got it all set. So I want to use the large side because I've got a large eyelet I'm going to use. Hang on a second. Gotta get something stuck out of here. Aren't they cute? All these things are adorable. Just the cutest little fun things to the set. She does such a great job on all of her printables. And you guys, the freebies, you can get the freebies over on the Guided Creations Printable Designs. Whoops, that's not the whole. Yeah, it is. That seems large. Well, I guess it needs to be large. I hope I don't ruin this guy. Got to get it kind of centered. That doesn't look very centered, but there it is. It is what it is. And now I'm going to put an eyelet in both of those. Oh, you know what? And then I was thinking I was going to put the eyelet in and then put the glossy stuff in there. Well, I can't do that because now then there's nothing in the back to hold it. Well, maybe this will still be cute. That is kind of fun. Oh my goodness. Now I got to get it in here and give it a squeeze. Oh, that's kind of cute. Wonder if I could put something behind it still. I have to glue some paper behind it. Let's see what we can find here. Certainly I have a scrap of paper we can use. Let's cut a dab off of here. These are long. I won't need that much. You just get your scraps wherever you want to, right? Now I think I'm just gonna, let's just kind of cut a little bit. I can reach kind of underneath and cut so it's not sticking out. Then I don't have to re-ink. Okay, there. All right, let's put some glue on here, get it stuck down, and then let's leave it a second so it can dry before we put our clear stuff in. Gotta make sure it's sticking. It'll stick to that metal. That glue that I use will stick to that metal. I don't know if I got it on there though. Okay, now let me grab the Nuvo. Where the, oh, there it is. Oh, I thought for a second it wasn't there. It's in a little different bottle than the other ones I have. Okay, so let's give it a little squirt. That's gonna be cute. All right, well actually I think we could probably, it's just gonna dry like that. So we could put him on here, but I want to bump him up some. I don't want him just flat. Hi, Chris. Hey, Carla. Hey, Deborah. What did they change it to, Rebecca? I guess I don't know about that. Well, you know, do you guys ever notice how sometimes I do things just awkwardly? That's like, okay, now I've got the wet stuff. Now I can't now I can't turn him upside down. Oh me, oh my. I'm gonna get it done though. Put a little glue on there. And just bump him up. Cute, cute, cute. These little characters are just adorable. I gotta kind of glue sideways. All right, got it. You know, and now there's not a lot of color on here, but I love this. I think it's just cute as can be. Look at that. And then we'll need some, we got to have the words, right? Look at that. Isn't he cute? What do you think of the little eyelets on the goggles? Hey, Molly, how are you? Fort Cavassus. I tell you, they're always changing names. You know what? The thing I don't like about changing names is when you've got a street and it's the same street and then it's got several names like along the distance of the street. It's like, why? Why can't you just... I've lived places and then finally figured out that, you know, these different names were all on the same street. And it's like, why? Why can't you just keep the one name? It's confusing. Okay, so we've got that. Now this is from the bigger set. Oh, I like this. Life is an adventure, not a destination. Let's see. Adventure is out there. They're all fun. I'm just going to use this adventure is out there. And just use, oh, I wish I had grabbed my big scissors. Okay, let's just put a little ink on there. Yeah, I like the goggles. You guys, you know, sometimes you just think about doing something and then you're like, oh, let's try it. And it turns out fun. Well, I should have seen if this would fit. Oh, let's just put it right here. Oh, I like that. Let's just stick it right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my glue on the two ends. And I'm going to stick one down. And I'm just going to kind of push it a little bit together. And then it'll give it a little bit of dimension. Adventure is out there. Oh, I like him. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? See what I mean about letting the other stuff do all the work? Why not, right? So there's that one. And then I had another idea. Some of these ideas have taken me some work. I've got all these balloons cut off of the house. They had their little strings off the house, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my own strings on. So I've got this crochet thread. It's like just some cotton. That was the thing I could figure out would be probably the most substantial, but still thin, right? So let's cut some pieces off. I'm just going to cut them kind of long, and then I can trim them as I go when we get it all together, because I don't really know yet how much I need to have. And I hope this isn't too thick to stick out the little doodads on the balloons where you tie them. So I'm just going to tack that down there. Put that in. Oh, Susan, yeah, sometimes that happens, right? Yes, April, some of these, yes, that was what she was using for some inspiration for some of it. Or maybe all of it. I guess they did go on lots of adventures, didn't they? Gosh, it seems like forever since I saw that. We have to be careful, though. We have to say, can't say that's what it is, because you know all that stuff is copyrighted. So, you know, sometimes you have to be sort of vague. But we know what it is. Okay. And one thing about this cotton crochet is that it glues pretty easy too. It doesn't unravel too quick, and it glues pretty well. I've got one that I'm probably going to have to add a string to make it look right. So we've got this one here, so we'll just put our string coming off here. Sometimes you just have to make things look like it's true, right? Okay. You guys, I'm sorry. Let me ask first. Do we know yet who's going to be after me? We had to do some rearranging of our presenters right here in the middle, and so I'm not sure who's going to be up. Oh man, where's my little pin? Uh-oh, I better get this closed. What did I do with that? I don't like it when I lose my stuff. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for a minute. Why don't we just leave that one? Let's work on this other one. Here's another one. I'm gonna do kind of the same thing. Here's like a little map base. This one isn't, you know, as big. We've got the cute little camera. Kind of this map background. Lots of mappy things, right? I love it. I love using maps. I even like to use them when I'm on my, you know, well, I've used them for all kinds of things. Junk journals, you know, as part of it. Let's make the goggles again. Those are so cute. Why not, right? That was a pretty, you know, decent size to use. It didn't, you know, cover the whole thing up, but again, it's kind of that illusion of what you want it to be, right? It looks pretty funny like this. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Okay, can you think of something this reminds you of? It's another like animated thing. Anybody have an idea about that? That would be funny. It reminds me of the yellow guys. Yeah, Wendy, yes. Yes. Their funny eyes and stuff. We went and saw that newest one. My great-grandson wanted to see that one. Boy, this is just almost the perfect size. These are those 3/16 size. Now these two that I cut, I printed these out at the size that they were on the printable. And I've got some other ones that I cut down. I printed smaller. These I printed smaller in case I wanted to use smaller ones. And I had printed them at, I think, 60% because they were much bigger. And I just wanted some small ones. So I just did that. Oops, I didn't ink her yet. right here. I hope that's, well, I think if I get my glue, why was I looking for that pin? It's right there. I guess I just did not look close enough. I'm going to try and get it right on the metal there, because I know my glue will hold it. I'm just going to hold it here for a second. Hi, Edith. How are you doing? You did make them big, Cynthia. That's cute, though. Yes, they would be really fun. The large ones would be fun for a tuck spot. You're right. That's a cute idea. I love it. I tell you, between all of us, when we have these events and we watch everybody make these, we come away with so many ideas, right? That's the fun of watching so many presenters when we've got kind of a particular theme, because we just have so many ideas. I love it. And it's really funny because sometimes, even though there's so many people and nobody has really talked about what they're going to do, every once in a while it's kind of funny because we'll have people that are doing something fairly similar and nobody's planned it, and it's kind of funny. So if you're in the junk journaling group, you know we've been having our Paper Pal events on Thursdays, the third Thursday. And so Jimmy Lou has started doing some things over in Craft Round the Clock. And so we needed to change that. And so we're going to have a Paper Pals event coming up on Saturday, this Saturday, over in Craft Round the Clock. So it'll be, I'm sure we'll stream it there into Craft Round the Clock and probably Journaling Jamboree, both, I imagine. Okay. More inking. I love these though. Oh my goodness. And my original logo on my original website had lots of fun little things that were, you know, kind of adventure related that I used in the header, and it wasn't really a logo, it was just kind of the header of that. And I tell you what, I had so much trouble finding stuff that I could use. And then I finally, you know, found a collection of little images that I was able to use for that. And, you know, just because for Artful Adventures, you know, you can do all kinds of stuff, right? You might be using some fun products on things. You might use some different techniques, but it's all kinds of adventures. So adventures don't just have to take place out in the world. We can have all kinds of adventures, crafting adventures, artful adventures, all kinds. Okay, what did I just do with that? There it is. Now I actually think I'm gonna bump this up a little bit and make it a little bit more dimensional on the whole thing. I think that sounds fun and fabulous. I know. Well, actually, Cynthia, we have had... Oh, no, you did say that. Yeah. Junk Journal Jamboree, Memorydex, Paper Pals, You're right, all in the same week. That's lots of fun. All right. So in case you didn't hear me say, Cynthia's got the printables over, the freebie printables you can get over on her page at Guided, and she's got a group too, Guided Creation Printable Designs. Put this up here. Well, I'd have these really goofy. And then she's got an Etsy shop where you can get the whole set. And it feels like I've mostly been just gluing. Well, you gotta get it glued down, right? All of it's gotta be glued down. I can hardly wait to get over here and do the balloon one too. That's gonna be fun. I just need to move that there. And a dot of glue here. Like Shauna says, tape for, or what is it she said? Tape for today, glue for tomorrow. It's kind of the same way with your foamy dot things. Well, I hope I have these where they hit on here. Boy, barely. There. That'll work. She's so cute. And let's go ahead and I'm going to put some behind her as well. So we really get a whole bunch of dimension. And then once I get her down there, then I'm going to put the clear stuff in her goggles. So we'll get that all taken care of. When I got up this morning, I didn't really think that I would be building goggles. Of course, I also didn't think I'd be printing a lot of green stuff either. Oh my goodness. That still just sticks in my brain and is so annoying. I'm going to move her over so we can see the Eiffel Tower there. I really have not used a whole bunch of stuff. You know, and I was thinking about this earlier today, and I thought, you know what? I think that it's nice for people to know. Ooh, I about overfilled that. I think it's nice for people to know that you don't have to have just tons of products and, you know, things to add on to make stuff fun. I mean, I think that it can be cute and you can enjoy it. You know, part of the fun is just, you know, getting it together, making your selections, figuring out what you want to do. Okay. Did you make me a movie star? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. And let's find some words for her. I think since it's still this, you know, color combo, I think I'm gonna put something over here too. Wander off and wander always. That's cute. Let your heart be your compass. That's kind of a fun one. Wonder if we could get that squeezed in here somehow. I don't know. I have trouble like picking which thing to use because I think they're all so fun. Great word choices, Cynthia. I've been making little word strips like this, and they go out with my newsletter. You get them when you get a current set, like when you sign up, and then Then when I have a new one, I go ahead and send that out to everybody too. So I just sent out the fall ones this week. And changed the, you know, when you sign up for the newsletter. So it's kind of quick. And I have free printables each week. Just something you can use. Or sometimes it's like a project sheet. Sometimes it's not always printables. You know what? Let's snip this here. I just love the words. I don't know. To me, it just adds something on there. And I feel that way about ATC cards. And for the newsletter, you can find the newsletter in my link tree. There's a link there. And it's pinned on my page, or pinned at the top. No, then you just got to decide where you're going to put it. Maybe like that. It's cute. Okay. Where did you get that? These words are with the other set that's on the Etsy site. So I wanted you to get to see some of, you know, what the other part of the collection was too. Now the boy and girl here, like for these two that I've already finished here, these were with the freebie set. The boy and the girl here, those are with the freebie set. And then these other things are with the bigger set that's on Etsy. And now the house and the balloon and the other part, that's with the freebie set. So we're getting ready to put those together. There. I like it. But see what I mean? Especially when you've got a little collection that has little clusters like this already, right? Then you don't have to, you know, do much to it. Now this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do besides our house and our balloons. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, but we'll figure something out. So we'll just kind of pull these. Maybe I'll pull them all together. Maybe I will do that and connect them, and then I can pull them all straight behind the house. I kind of like that idea. Maybe I won't do it yet. Okay, so if we put them off over here, put our house over here, can pull them straight, and then they'll look like they're pulling the house up. And then what else? Then there's this. I just love this. I don't know. It doesn't really have anything to do with this, but I like the color. I like the color. I want some of those balloons. I want the whole thing on the paper. See, this way it gives me a chance to play around with that. And then maybe I can put him down here and it'll look like it's carrying the balloon off. I just think that's fun. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start tacking these down here. Just putting a little bit of glue under. Like that, to hold that in place real quick. Hi Peggy, Janet. Got lots of people popping in. If I miss saying hello, it's not because I don't care you're here. I'm so happy all of you are here. Okay, now I can kind of pull these to somewhere, because I want the house to look like it's up in the air. So I think what I'll do I think I'll run some glue across here. That kind of looked like a good place. And I'm just gonna hold this. Just gonna kind of dot it over the top too, just so I can get it to stick. Because I'm gonna have to cut the bottoms off before I, continue. And I've got enough time here. Okay, I thought about just cutting them too, or to, like, I should have taped them down, you guys. That would have been a better idea. But now I got that glue down there. Well, I wonder if we pop this up a little bit. If we pop this up, it's not gonna look that great. I gotta cut these off without pulling them too much out of my glue. Phew! Okay, I did it, you guys. Phew! Okay. I'm trying to see if I've got some. I just don't know what kind of tape I've got handy that would do what I want. If I would have put some strong tape under there in the first place, that would have been a better plan. But I didn't do it. I did not do that. Okay, now I'm just going to give a good glue all over this little house and set it on here. There. And just kind of press that down a second so it can grab hold. Hey, Cheryl. That'll also grab those strings on the back too. So they'll be glued on there as well. Let's pop this guy up here. You guys, was there a funny peacock thing like this in that show? I just don't remember. I don't know that this has anything to do with it, but I just don't recall. Now this guy, I'm going to have to be careful. Oh shoot, I didn't ink my house. Okay, well, we know how to do that, right? Let's grab a piece of paper. And just kind of tuck it around here. Of course, I didn't get any on my balloons. I didn't get the balloons inked either. My ceiling fan is on and it's catching my paper. Okay. There was a bird. Okay. I could not remember. Thank you. Okay, so the house has a little bit. I can go back and put some on the on the balloons. Let's go ahead and get this brightly colored guy on here. I don't think I'm going to put one of the little explorer people on. Let me see though. Where's my small ones? Here's this little gal. No, I just like the house. I just like this. It just makes me giggle. So I'm just gonna do that. And now this one, see, and I like this, the words here. Dare to explore the unexplored, because I think that fits the brightly colored peacock and the house, right? Both things. You know what? I've got some blue over here. I'm gonna, oh wait, do I have my, yeah, I've got a tool, a blue tool over here. Okay, you guys, my turn is almost over. Do we know, you know what? All you have to do is, if you are in the Junk Journal Jamboree, just refresh your page, or Cynthia is also putting everybody there on her page. So just go ahead and refresh your browser, and we'll see who's going to be up next. If somebody told me, hey Shauna, how are you? If somebody said I did not see it, I'm going to cut this into more spots. I'm going to cut those. Okay, my turn is over, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up though real quick and glue it on. But go ahead and refresh your page. And there we go. And there will be my last one. Okay, you guys, take care. And I appreciate you being here. And let's go see what else everybody is going to make. So here's my three cards, my 3 Memorydex cards that have no Memorydex holes in them yet. There they are. Okay, you guys, take care. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.